Big finale of Gem Day years ago. We sold a watch briefly. It did so well, we decided to bring it back, and we had to chase Robert down in the parking lot.
All
so I
day
think
today you've mentioned that story. And
I love it.
Why was I in the parking lot?
You were going home.
And why am I not in the parking lot now?
Now, I know. So we saved it. What we did, we'll save the best for last, and then Robert will be here. Earlier today, Peyton and I were teasing because we said, how about if you go ahead and you search Alexandrite and watch. Okay.
On Google.
I'm pretty sure that like
search engine you want.
One in the planet pops up and it's Robert's and it's gorgeous. Yeah. You know, we were saying we were only able to get one new Alexandrite piece in on the day.
Yeah, the ring, which is beautiful.
And Peyton said in the last 12 months, we've only been able to get in 3 new Alexandrite pieces, Robert. Yeah. So this is one size fits everybody. It's the only presentation of the day. We saved the best in the watches for last, and the 5 easy payments is going away at the end of the day. Okay, take it away because you've created a masterpiece here.
Well, first of all, it was absolutely a thrill for us to be asked to create an Alexandrite watch. I mean, certainly one of the most exotic gemstones you could ever conjure up for a watch. So we wanted to bring it in what would be an absolute classic timepiece. This beautiful barrel-shaped case, beautiful elongated, looks elegant and feminine on the wrist. But it's a classic with a twist.
Yeah.
Because you've got a beautiful classic timepiece here with this exotic, amazing gemstone. And to echo what you and Peyton have already said about Alexandrite, I mean, it's the amazing power of this gemstone to actually change color like a superhero of gemstones from this beautiful, beautiful, lush, pale green to that purple, depending on the light. I was thinking earlier, you guys were talking about that and how difficult it is to replicate that on the set because of the studio lights. I would ask to any of our customers, since this watch has been with some of our customers now for a little while, send us your photos, post them on Facebook, post them on Jane's page,
I'd love to
our
see
Ecclissi page, or on QVC, because we'd love to see if you happen to capture it in any photo or any time when you can see that beautiful purple color
and
or
I mentioned
changing
earlier,
colors.
You picked you designed the perfect face to go with this in that gorgeous, rich, expensive mother of pearl that like brings out the greens and the purples that are inherent in this gorgeous, and by the way, 75 points of Alexandrite. 200 left to go around. Adjusts from a small to an average to a large wrist. Has a 5-year manufacturer's warranty. And 5 easy payments of about $2 a day is going away at the end of the day. And this is an everyday watch. Some gem watches are a little bit more, you know, glamazon kind of looking.
Right.
This is really that everyday, beautiful, classic watch that will never go out of style, but it's got Alexandrite in it.
It really, you're exactly right. So it's a beautiful, tailored timepiece. It's tasteful, it's rich, it's elegant, but it does have that twist. It's got that exotic gemstone. So it's absolutely going to differentiate it from any other watch you will likely ever see. You know, we don't bring many of these in, so even amongst our fans here at QVC, there aren't that many that have been sold or to go around. So the odds of you ever seeing anyone or knowing anyone that has an Alexandrite timepiece is extremely unlikely. So I think that makes it a collectible.
Yes.
It's rare. It's a conversation piece.
Yeah.
It's something that I think is an exciting way for you to own a classic timepiece.
It is the first and only Alexandrite watch that QVC has ever had in its existence. And I think...
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, think about this. This is decades, okay? We're talking decades, okay?
31 years. You've been here for what?
But how long does Alexandrite go back on QVC, Jane?
So we probably only started selling it maybe 8 years ago
it's been just okay. So it's been, you know, in recent years. I remember when it first popped up.
We couldn't find it, you know, and in those days, we didn't really sell exotics because you remember, Robert, the way, and by the way, way under 200 left to go around. Great gift. You know, not Robert, you're Robert. Peyton talked about the fact that in June, the birthstone was Alexandrite.
Yeah.
And then it became so rare.
They had to remove it. Yeah, they had to change it to something else. Exactly.
So if you, I mean, my mom was born in June. I've always collected a pearl in her honor. What about getting this watch for the June babies. Maybe you're getting married this summer. This is going to be your vacation, your honeymoon watch. Look at that beautiful timepiece.
It's really stunning, and I think that it's a color change stone, which makes it a chameleon stone in a way. So it's going to really work back to a lot of other gemstones that you might pair it with, your outfit, your wardrobe. I think it's just a beautiful, beautiful, lush color. It's a beautiful color to look at, period.
And Robert, it's 75 points of Alexandrite. I just want to
So
go out
generous.
and say that most Alexandrite is close to $1,000 at QVC.
Right.
We were only able to get 3 new Alexandrite pieces in this year and only 1 on the day. And it's a beautiful black leather band as well. But I know that I had an hour of Alexandrite on Gem Day, our first ever a couple years ago, 2 o'clock in the morning, pretty much everything sold out. And we were like $800, $900, $1,000, $1,200.
Right.
I mean, anything that was even hovering around $5 for maybe a half carat or less, we were excited. And because it's in a watch, it even gives you like more pow and more excitement for the stone that, under daylight or when you're at work is going to be that green, and then you get into firelight and candlelight, and this purple comes through. So we started with how many? Close to 400. We're down to the final 100. And I'm just a little concerned about a reorder because, like Peyton said, we've only been able to get 3 new Alexandrite pieces in this year.
It truly is true.
Getting hard.
I was also just in Tucson. I walked that entire show, Jane. I can tell you that the number of vendors and booths that had Alexandrite, I can count on one hand, okay? And that doesn't mean that they had the quality that we require here for QVC. So it's very, very difficult to find. And I'll tell you, the amount that was asked for us to make this show, we couldn't deliver. We could only deliver a certain quantity. It is what it is. We can only get our hands on so many stones. So each time we've come back, it's been a smaller and smaller quantity. And you're right. I don't know that we'll be able to do it again. And if we do it again, it'll be in a very small way.
I just wanted to do this since Robert is here. We have 6 dozen left of the current watch, so that's why I thought I better start showing you what else Robert did on Gem Day. I've been wearing your sapphire watch all day long. I love it. So we have sapphire watches, colors of sapphire from Robert. And then, as you know, our Ethiopian opal is gone in the Today's Special Value, but you can still get the watch in Ethiopian opal or the watch in turquoise to work back to the Today's Special Value and so much more if you go to QVC.com and look for Ecclissi. In fact, I think we have a mini surprise for you.
Which is?
We're not going to let you go home yet. Not yet, Robert. You got to stay with me. A couple minutes longer. This watch is now down to the final call. We started with over 400. We have 5 dozen left. But because Robert is still here, bless his heart, we decided to